Hello, this is Notaspringchick on how to buy or sell a house. And well, today we're going to be talking about, of course, results that just came out that there are record home foreclosures for the first quarter. Now, that probably doesn't surprise a lot of you, and it will continue being a record every quarter probably until the market changes or starts turning the other direction. But for those of you that wonder how in the world this could happen, I mean, there's people, okay, you can see how this would happen to people that first-time home buyers, they're stretching, but those weren't the only ones that got caught up in it, because there's other people. I mean, here's an article from the LA Times, and they're talking about housing in La Quinta. Desert oasis was a mirage after all. Where a lot of people had moved over there, they were downsizing, bought a house, and you know, they get kind of caught up in, oh, the housing's going up, and it's going up, and it's going up, and well, they just got caught up in it all. It wasn't predatory lending. They had the money. That was the price of the house now. Well, you know, stuff like that happens sometimes. And part of it is, actually, as UCLA economist Edward E. Leamer says, rising home prices created a false sense of security. So sometimes it's better to go back to the old. Yes, the older stuff becomes new. Because one of the things that they're talking about is the trend back towards smaller houses. Yeah? We used to call these row houses, and it is one of the first steps towards, what did Al Gore call that?
It's the housing of the future.
Oh, he called it housing of the future, where we go all closer into the city?
We move from the suburbs into the city, into smaller homes, and then from smaller homes into apartments, from apartments to super apartments where they have all of the conveniences. You work there, you shop there, your parks are there, you never have to leave your home.
Yeah, basically the idea that they had focused on at the AIA, which is the American International of Architects. Is that what it is? AIA. Anyway, it's the architects group, and they were talking about this in a keynote a couple years ago, where what they saw in the future was people migrating back toward the city and out of the suburbs, because then it would be more green, you wouldn't need as many cars, you can just walk to everything. Well, and that kind of, is that like going back in time? You know, I guess you went out to the suburbs when you wanted a bigger house and you were having a family, and as the population ages and gets older, maybe they want smaller homes. I guess that's why condos came around, right? But anyway, on these row homes, we call them bungalows, row houses. Here they're talking about an LA law and these new old homes. Here's some better pictures of them springing up. They actually look more like townhouses to me. There's smaller houses all lined up. But remember, you still have all those association fees and things like that, but they're looking at getting small homes, small lot homes, affordable. So that 1,400 square feet is about, just over $500,000. I know, and that's affordable.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know, isn't that fun? Well, I guess the idea was that people always wanted new, and they would get when they wanted bigger. So now you can get smaller and modern. Well, probably about the same price as some people get some older homes, right?
Yeah, you can get an older home bigger than that inside the city for $200,000 to $300,000. So $500,000 is no bargain, folks.
I know, but these are trends that are happening in real estate, and more trends which we will be bringing to you. Look at this. This is a big tent party. Look at this one right here. This is from Stephanie Smith, founder of Eco Shack in LA. It's crafted from bamboo with a plywood floor right here. Can you imagine that? I think they're more like fun than playing. This one right here is Greg Fleischman's. That's his cube structure. That'll also be on display, which looks to me like a big fort. But Dwell on Design. Remember that Dwell magazine about contemporary homes and what's happening? And more about green will be happening this weekend at the LA Convention Center. And we'll find out more to bring to you, so you know more about the trends and what's coming up. So this is Notaspringchick on how to buy and sell a house.